What is going on today? Tragedy of a day, but it's all right. Shit happens. Today I made about $400 on my funded account, and I'll explain why in a second. So let's get into the chart first, just to kind of show you guys. So I'm gonna log in here real quick to my Trade-O-Vate account. So I have my Lucid Trading funded accounts, and as you can see, one of the accounts is at 49,923 and the other one is at 5402. Question is, why did this happen? Well, my dumbass, well, I can just show you guys here. Let's go to MNQ so I can show you guys the executions. My dumbass entered my trade and I forgot to turn on the trade copier. I wanted to enter 2 micros on each. I entered 4 micros on this one. And the worst part of all is I exited at the very top of this. Literally sold at like the very top. What is 2? No, so I sold there, which is down here. And then I bought back up at what, like 25,303. Literally right here at the very top of the candle. Like, I'm actually such an idiot. I could have just let this keep going. And what I should have done is I should have let this go back down into my entry, take out 2 there, and then purchase the other 2 with the other account. I got scared that I was going to get stopped out because of this chop in the morning. Okay. RIP candle. But it's really annoying. It's really frustrating, but it is what it is. You know what? It is what it is. As you can see, I took profit one there at the previous day low and then the other one at the hourly highs. So let's get into it. Let's get into the trade today. My bias and theory today was 100% lower. So let's go to the trade. Let's go to replay it here so we can see what happens. So let's do today at 9. We can do it 9. Going into the hourly on both ES and NQ, we had we had a small overnight retrace into this 4-hour stack of gaps. I mean, honestly, this is just screaming to me bearish. We left this previous day low untouched. We made this previous day low. Same thing on NQ. We made this previous day low. We left this previous day low, which I don't know why I don't have marked out right now. Untouched, so it'd be previous day low. At the same time, we had these previous monthly lows and then these like even higher time frame monthly lows or weekly lows or whatever it was down here. So my idea was, okay, my final target was previous month low. I didn't think it would come down to here, but you'll see what happened. My idea was short. I wanted to see us move down, retrace, and then continue moving lower. We did have news at 10, which will kind of explain my trade a little bit more. And yeah, so what ends up happening is the following. So let's go to the 5-minute here for both. Let's go to the market open, and market opens right there. Boom, boom. And as you can see, we kind of edged these previous day lows right here. And at the same time, we just kind of consolidate the whole time. So going into the 1-minute, you can see we're consolidating. We're not really doing anything. ES is like, I want to take a trade on ES today because with much more clear targets. So I want to take a trade on ES. We made this SMT up here between like this high and like these highs, or like this high right here. I didn't love it because of the chop, honestly, and the trade was looking really good. I mean, we pushed down, we were making a retrace. I like this candle. I was just waiting for confirmation for us to push below this to make a lower low, down here. Then I would have taken the trade all the way down into, you know, this previous monthly low. And yeah, it would have been a pretty big stop loss trade. Like, my idea was something around this, probably like in the body of the candle, and then push it all the way down to here with my break even probably being at this like either previous day low or hourly wicks. So that wasn't the case. That didn't end up happening. We kept chopping, and I'm thinking now, okay, perfect. We're chopping around. I really don't like this inverse for value gap right here. Like, I don't love this for value gap because, you know, you could have technically entered off of this inverse value gap right here. That's why I was waiting, and you'll see why. So let's just leave this marked out for now. I was just waiting to see what happened. We got an inverse right here, and a lot of people did take this, which, I mean, if you know how to trade inverse value gaps, like, good for you. But this was not enough confirmation for me to believe we were going to go lower. I wanted to see us go really low. So I was just waiting for a little bit more for bearish confirmation. What we end up getting is the next couple candles. I see we make a lower high, and then we make a lower. Oh yeah, we see this. So this is what also led me to believe it's like, okay, if we want to push lower, we have to close below all of these lows. If not, we're just going to consolidate the rest of the day. We end up making my favorite M pattern right here. I mean, you can literally see it. You can see the M pattern. We go up, down, up, and right back down. My favorite, literally the best M pattern there is, with at that an internal SMT2, which I now just now looking at it made it even more clear. The reason I didn't take a trade on ES is because this doesn't really confirm that we're not consolidating anymore. And the next few candles, like this candle, not this one, the next candle on ES was good. However, it made more sense to take the trade on NQ, given that we had a much more clear stop loss point. Because look at ES, like ES's stop loss would have been way up here, and I'd take profit as much as it would have been all the way down here. How am I supposed to know that we're gonna move 70 points on just like a single move on ES? Like it's very unlikely. It's a 1% move. It's a really large amount. So this didn't really seem like worth taking. We also had this hourly gap right here, which could easily bounce us up higher. So I ended up taking the trade on NQ. My final targets are obviously previous monthly lows. I ended up putting my stops here because I really didn't think we were going to move up higher than that. My break even was this previous day low, and then my take profit one was hourly wicks. I ended up taking one here, and I'll explain why in a sec. So I ended up taking one there because of the following. So as you know, I exit right up here. So I'm like, okay, fuck. Well, this is really annoying now. I still wanted to enter on my other account, and I was still very confident in the trade. So lucky for me, on the next candle, I got my entry up here. I was able to risk a little more. I was able to pull my stops right there, and I was able to make this previous day low a 1-to-1 RR. So it was just like a lucky guess right there. In reality, I should have just let this trade play out, take profit one at the hourly wicks, and then take profit two at the previous monthly low. It's fine. I mean, the theory was good, and I'm very happy with this trade. We are following our rules. Like, we have the M pattern, we see the breakout, and then we just go. And as you can see, we just kind of went. I'm break even there, take profit one smash right there. I end up being all out here, which it ends up being like about a 1 to 1.5 R trade, a little bit less than that, like 1.3 R trade. So very positive trade overall. I also trade on the live account. So let me show you guys the live account right now. We're cooking. I did de-risk, and it's because we had news at 10, and I really didn't love this whole thing that was going on here. Nothing about this trade gave me all the conviction in the world to go full risk on the live account, so like basically full porting it. But as you can see, let me see the camera, so make sure that it's shown. As you can see, we are up on the day again. It's green. It'll focus eventually. Hold on. We're up. There you go. So we're up we're up $18.47. Still a good gain, for the size of the account. It's about like 15% of the account, so pretty solid overall. Continuing to trade really well, 3-0 win streak. So yeah, we take it there. And honestly, after that, ES was also like really good. After that, I'm all out there. Normally, I would have left one to previous monthly low, but thankfully I didn't, because we end up seeing some chop around. And I really, at this point, I'm like, okay, I don't really know where market wants to go. So I'm happy that I was out there. I would have gotten break evened, and then we would have gone like straight back down. But this is like just not the price action that you want to see. There was another entry on the 5-minute that's coming up now. We saw this 5-minute closure right here after retracing into this 5-minute gap. As much as we did invert it, we made a lower low immediately, and this was actually a really good, this was a really good entry. Stops above here, and as much as they are really high up, this would have allowed me to enter until all the way down here, because the targets were so obvious. Like, it was so obvious. There was no way that we wouldn't take it. Break even at this internal low of day, and then take profit one at previous month low, take profit two at these like even higher lows back there. And as you can see, I would have entered off of this, the 5-minute invert. We end up making a retrace up, and then we just continue kind of dilly-dallying. I don't love seeing this from price, honestly. I'm okay with holding. Like, I don't have a problem, but I really like when delivery is a little bit better than this. And today was kind of shit. I don't really know why, but it's fine. I mean, we end up delivering all the way down anyway. As you can see, like, I'll just skip forward. We end up delivering all the way down after a while. Would have been a really good trade, and this is actually continuing to go lower, so I would have trailed my stops. So I would have been, stopped at there, my trail stops. So yeah, good trade. Honestly, really solid trade today. I'm very happy with the trade that I took. With the delivery that we had, I caught a good move, in my opinion. Didn't really see much of the negative other than the stupid thing with my TraderVate accounts. To be honest, I'm really annoyed at that, but it is what it is. You know, you got to keep going. So yeah, first day, positive day, another win, 3-0 win streak, and I think that tomorrow will be also a good day. We'll continue trading this way, and I'm gonna make a video about the M pattern strategy and pattern strategy because I honestly feel like I'm one of the only people, if not like, you know, there's very few people out there that use this pattern specifically to use trades, and a lot of people in the space trade such tiny stop losses and tiny take profits that I feel like there's so much to be missed out on. I mean, look at the size of this move that happened today that we don't, like, most people don't even end up capitalizing. I mean, a lot of the traders are taking this trade right here. There's a 30-second inverse. They end up taking like this 30-second inverse with stops like right here and take profit right here. Look how much more you could have extended this to, and you could have had a profitable trade too. Like, at the end of the day, look how much bigger the move gets. It's insane. So of course you want to see something like this. I feel like there's so much more to do, so much more. I mean, so much more to trade, essentially. So yeah, that's the trade for today, and I'll see tomorrow. Tomorrow might be a better day. Tomorrow might be a losing day. All I know is that I'm gonna trade profitably. Okay, I'll leave it at that. Peace out.